y'all, it's your girl Shay and welcome back to the channel. So as you guys can see, today we are going to be doing our first wig review of 2022. Today's wig review is going to be on the Perfect Hairline wig Charisma. I actually have it in my head right now, but it is a disclaimer. The pattern that it is right now is a little different because recently I revamped it. If you guys have not already seen my revamp video on how to revamp a synthetic wig once it gets a little, you know, frizzy and fuzzy at the bottom, make sure y'all head over there. It is up above. Click on it and watch that video because I'm telling you, it is so essential for us. If you guys haven't already seen, I already did a review on Laurel. That literally, not even gonna lie to you, my favorite synthetic wig out of this entire line. When I tell you that wig right there, it was just, everything about it was just wonderful. Everything about it was great. Again, I have a video on that of me installing it and everything if you want to check that out. Again, it will be up, I forgot which corner it is, but it's gonna be up in one of these corners. But to get into this wig, you guys, so the wig comes into this packaging right here. This is what the box looks like for this wig. I got this wig in 1B. I normally try to get my wigs in jet black. I don't know what it is about jet black middle part, but baby, jet black middle part just does something to me, okay? All my wigs, usually if I get wigs, I get them from the beauty supply. I would definitely recommend to search it online, realistically speaking, because the beauty supply does kind of mark up the price a little bit. I know online you can get these wigs for like $55. Sometimes you can get them for like $45. This wig right here cost me about $75 to $80 just because I'm impatient. I'm gonna be real. I like to get what I want to get when I want to get it. I like to change my hairstyles, and when I want to change it, I want to be able to get the wig right then and there. So for me, I paid about $75 to $80 for this wig at my local beauty supply. But again, I highly suggest, if you are, you know, you have a little bit more patience than I do, go on the internet, go on Google, search the name of the wig, and you're gonna find like somewhere, I think like Sam's Beauty is like a big place that people get wigs from. Just check them out. But yes, it comes in this box, you guys. It is a fully hand-tied 13 by 16 frontal, okay? Transparent lace. That is one of the best qualities about these wigs, is that literally the lace is just, it's like one of the best laces I've ever had to do it. Natural baby hairs. I never really use baby hairs. I'm not really a big baby hair person. Comes with pre-attached elastic band. That was something surprising about this wig. We'll talk about it a little later. Pre-plucked hairline, and then it is heat styling friendly, which we absolutely love. Now, to kind of get into this wig, y'all, I'm gonna give y'all like some pros and cons of this wig. This won't really be a super long video, but I will again be showing you guys some videos like off to this side of like what the hair looked like when I first got it. Again, because I did revamp it, so it's a little looser than what it was before. So to get into the pros of this wig, I absolutely love the lace. The lace is one of the best things about this entire Perfect Hairline, like whole entire line. I never understood necessarily that whole concept of like the lace makes or breaks a wig or makes or breaks an install, but when I tell you, now that I started to use these transparent laces, oh my god, the lace literally, it literally is the most important part of a wig. When I tell you, these wigs are so good to the point you can take it out of the packaging, slap it on your head, and like it automatically is blending in. I don't even 9 times out of 10 put any makeup. I don't use the little bald cap method. I literally just take this wig, slap it on my head, put a little comb with a little brush through it, and then I'm ready to go for the day. So I mean, the lace is just nothing to play with. It's absolutely wonderful. It's a good beginner wig, because I feel like as a beginner, it's easy to mess up because you're not necessarily familiar on the techniques that need to be used to lay down a wig, to get the wig to look the way that it is. And even if you do mess it up, I feel like with this wig, it still has the potential and the possibility of looking real good, just because this lace melts into any and everything. Naturally, if you put makeup and stuff, it's gonna help it melt, you know, even better. But if you guys check out my Laurel video, I do have like a install and like to show you guys like how it looks, no filter, no nothing. Another pro to this is that they definitely have a lot of like backup safety inside of the wig in order for it to not slide off your head, because we do not have time in 2022 to not have secure wigs, y'all. We can't do that, okay? We can't do that no more. I'm not a huge comb person. I am not a big fan of combs and wigs. These do have combs inside of the wigs. I mean, it's up to you. You can utilize them, you can. I don't really use them. The only thing that gets on my nerves sometimes is that it just snags against my real hair. That's the reason that I don't like them, is because I feel like they pull the hair out. Aside from the combs, they have a glass. Now this is kind of shocking because I never really seen like wigs that have like, you guys know like the band that I'm gonna put a picture in there so you guys can know what I'm talking about, but like the band that's like little bra straps where it's like you pull the band down and you hook it into the, they have that. But then they also installed an additional elastic band in the inside of the wig, which I've never seen before. I don't even think the Laurel one had that. Like I don't think that had that installed in there. So it was kind of nice because it's like a little bit of extra protection. Now the only thing I will say is that that band isn't really tight, but I'm pretty sure with like a needle and some thread, you can go ahead and tighten that up as tight as you want it to be. To me, the little bra strap kind of mechanism, that works better. Like that tightens really well. So you have some backup in there, okay? That wig isn't really going anywhere. And another plus that I really like to this wig is that if you do like curly hair, now for this wig, I wasn't expecting it to be, I guess, as curly as I thought it was. If you look at the box, right? The box to me it kind of displays what this wig is gonna look like. I feel like the box is a little bit curlier than what the wig is, but maybe, you know, I just can't thoroughly remember. But it is a curly wig. It kind of gives me more so body wave. I'm very much so, I think, now a loose wave person. So when I first got the wig, I was like, wait, wasn't expecting this to be this curly. Beautiful wig though. It was really, really pretty, but I was not expecting it to be that curly, which later down the road kind of got a little bit annoying. You will find about that in the cons. But yes, they are true to color. I mean, I got a 1B, obviously. I've never had any issues with the wigs when it comes to color. And then it is heat resistant to my knowledge. I do my little revamps, and the revamps include me doing a hot comb and flying and stuff. So it was perfectly fine. As you can see, it is moving, it is smoothing, and I use heat on it. So we're good to go in that department. I love the fact that they're long. They all come really long to my knowledge. Well, the ones that I've bought are really, really long. Like, I can stand up and show you guys. As you can see, it is way down here, so it's basically at the top of my butt. So it is a pretty long wig, you guys. Not everybody is a long hair person, so I kind of just want to put that disclaimer out there, like, hey, you know, don't go get this wig and expect for it to be like short. Don't do that. Don't set yourself up. Now, to get into my personal cons, you guys. Now, one of my personal cons about this wig definitely was probably the curl pattern. One thing that kind of got on my nerves after a while is that I just feel like it tangled up so much faster than the Laurel wig. Now, granted, I feel like the amount of tangling that your wig does depends on like the amount of activity that you're doing. When I did have my Laurel wig, I was, you know, more sedentary because I was just teaching. I was at a desk. I wasn't really moving around as much as I am right now. But now with this wig, I have a second job, so I'm up on my feet, moving around and stuff. So I feel like all of that rubbing, you know, your hair rubs on the back of you, it kind of matted up. Maybe that's the reason for it matting up faster. But I genuinely think it was also because of the curl pattern, because within like maybe like the first week, maybe week and a half of wearing that wig, I already was in a position where it's like, oh my god, it needs to be revamped. It's kind of, you know, I don't want to say necessarily it's a minor inconvenience, because it all depends on if you want to revamp a wig, how often you want to revamp it, how soon, but it was an inconvenience to me personally. I will say another con to this wig compared to the other one, I don't know why, but I feel like the fibers, like the texture of the hair is different than the other wig was. To me, this had like a more, you kind of know how like with natural hair, when you blow dry it, it has like more of like a textured feel to it. To me, it wasn't as smooth as the Laurel wig was. Like, it's a little bit, you know, more textured as far as the feel of it, which to me kind of helped within the process of it tangling up a lot. It's not necessarily a negative thing that it feels like that. I mean, it is a synthetic wig at the end of the day. It's not going to be this perfectly smooth, you know, like human hair is, but that is something that I noticed. I kind of like, oh, you know, okay. Another thing that I didn't necessarily like, and this is definitely a minor inconvenience, you know, this can be fixed, but this wig automatically, when you get it out of the package, comes on a side part. Now, I'm not against side parts. As you can see, I kind of am wearing it basically how it would look if you do take it out the packaging regarding the side part. But the only thing is, like, I'm a middle part girl. I told you, I'm a middle part jet black mommy, okay? I like middle parts on a wig. And like, obviously I can turn this into a middle part wig. The only issue when it comes to that is that it's extra work that needs to be put into that, and sometimes you can't get it super flat, because with that, it's like, I feel like you have the section, you have to take a hot comb to really lay them roots down, because like, realistically speaking, if you try to move over something, it's gonna have like that little, you know, it's gonna be like that, and then you have to like smoothen it down and stuff. So it's a little bit more effort that has to be put into it, which is why I basically haven't even been wearing like that. I was so confused when I first put it on, and the lace was like stopping right here and it was way over here, but then I realized it's supposed to be a middle part. So that is something to take into consideration. But honestly, other than that, it isn't too many cons when it comes to these wigs. The Perfect Hairline wigs literally are so freaking good. The lace is so good. Like, you really can cut the lace off, slap it on your head, and you're ready to go. It is the perfect wig, honestly, if it's like, okay, birthday weekend, or you have a wedding to go to, or a graduation or something, like a quick little, you need to put something on your head type of situation. These are so good. Again, price wise, I definitely recommend getting it offline, just because I did pay $75, $80, which I don't know, that might be bad to you, that might be good to you. I was impatient, I had the money, and I was like, okay. But I would highly recommend going online to like one of the little online beauty supplies. If you're just simply searching in Google, you can have them come up. I will say though that it is kind of hard to find sometimes. I think this one is easier to find than the Laurel one. So I think that this is available on like Sam's Beauty for like maybe $55, $60 or something like that, which is about $15 to $20 cheaper than what I paid for it. Sometimes it can be difficult to find. I can't find Laurel for the life of me. I'm so upset. If anybody knows how to find that wig, please let me know, because that is my favorite wig, y'all. It really is. But yes, if you guys have any questions in regards to this, I will be putting obviously videos and pictures within this. So if it wasn't enough, you know, let your girl know down in the comments. I will happily answer, you know, any questions, comments, or concerns that you guys may have for me. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button if you like the energy. I will be doing in 2022 more hair hair videos, more beauty videos. I might slowly start transitioning more so into a beauty channel. So if you guys are with that, you are down for that, make sure y'all subscribe, hit the like button, comment for your girl. If you haven't already, go check out my wig revamp video. It is doing so good. I was so surprised, like literally Christmas to now, I've gained probably like 1,000 views on that video, maybe like almost there, and I was so shocked. I was like, oh my god, the algorithm is really in my favor. Let me take advantage of this and post another little wig review. I will be doing another wig review in about the next couple of days on some Amazon wigs, as well as another wig that I found in the beauty supply. So if you guys want to see that video, make sure y'all, you know, subscribe. And I'm talking too much, I apologize. I will see y'all in the next video. Love you guys. Signing off, it's your girl Shay. Bye y'all.